Hello, my name is Mike and this is Jody, and we live in a 1967 house on the coast in Perth. The house has really outlived its life now, and this is a set of videos to show you the history of the house and the new build that we're planning. I hope this is useful for anybody that's watching. So our story will start with the original house in 1967. These were the plans that were submitted to council for the build. Needless to say, the house looks nothing like this now today. The inside rooms are all very different. There's been a patio added on the back here. There's been a kitchen added on here, and there's also been a garage added at the back. In 1968, the garage was approved as well. This was originally a 20 by 20 foot garage. Very square, as you can see here, but it looks nothing like that today. Sometime between 1968 and now it's been extended and the garage actually goes further back. We're unsure when this was done, but it was like that when we moved in. The owner also had a little office on the side here for his own business. In 1972, a pool was approved for installation in the backyard. 28 feet long, plus 3, 31 foot long, plus 6 feet deep and a shallow end of about 3 feet. We're unsure when this pool got removed. It was removed by the time we arrived. We got told by the neighbours that they pulled the pool out when a relative's child died in another pool. So sometime they pulled this pool out, and what we also found is they actually threw all the rubble into the hole. So at the backyard here we've got quite a lot of old paving buried in this hole, which will have to be removed obviously. In 1975 a veranda got approved for the front. You can see here how they're now showing the step nature of the house, which wasn't in the original plans. The veranda showed these big open areas at the front. Needless to say, it doesn't look like that. They're now just simple windows at the front here. And then in 1996 they approved a kitchen and a patio. So the patio went on the back and the kitchen went round the front, and this became a closed-in garage. We think the garage was closed in before 1996. We bought the house in 2012. You can see here the house was very overgrown. It had ivy along all the walls, up across this little pergola sort of thing here. This was a date palm. It had ivy up to date palm, ivy on the walls, a lot of trees at the front. The view to the beach is down the street behind the video. You couldn't actually see it because of this big high 6 feet wall. The good thing is it had 2 driveways. It's a big block, so you can get ample parking down the rear here. The house is asbestos roof, so there's an asbestos roof everywhere. When we bought the house, it had asbestos fences round the whole block as well. That's classic Western Australia for you. So that's when we bought it, 2012. So from 2012 to 2025, we went through an evolution of wondering what to do with the house. We went back and forward from renovate to demolish, to 1-story to 2-story to renovate, demolish. So it's quite a journey for us. So the house has been through an evolution rather than a revolution, as it says there. 1967, a 1-level house was proposed, but it was actually built with multi-levels, probably due to the contours on the block. Inside of the house looks nothing like the original plans. There was a square garage proposed in 68. That now goes all the way to the rear. 72, a pool was put in. We don't know when the pool was taken out. 1975, a brick and asbestos patio was put in, and it looks slightly different to the planning permission as well. And then 1996, a kitchen was put in, and that looks like the drawings. From 2012 to 2025, we removed the trees and front wall to open up the house and prepare for the renovation, or the build as it was. We've replaced all the asbestos fences with ColourBond fences. And in 2016, I had to repair the roof on the rear garage after it got damaged in a storm. We also replaced the roller doors. And in 2018, I built a 6x6 metre metal shed, which has since been removed for the current building works. So during that time, we were planning our way forward, and the subsequent videos will show you some of the thought processes we went through. This is what the block looks like today. So there's a large garage out the back here. There's actually a little garden shed down the very back corner. This shed has since been removed, and this is the house as described. So here was that initial garage that was locked in on one side. They built the kitchen on here, they built the patio on here, the veranda was built on the side. And so now where we are is we're going to remove all of this and build a new house. But we'll talk about the process we went through to get there. I hope you've enjoyed this initial history, and the subsequent videos, number 2, will show us the process we went through to arrive where we are today, and then we'll work through the actual timeline of the demolition, the retaining wall, the pool, the house build, and the landscaping. I expect this to be quite a long journey, and I hope you enjoy walking it with us. Thanks for watching.